queens dancing barefoot in the winter heat. From West to Copacabana, we're mixing the cold and the sauna. One night a year we make the North Pole sway. It's Samba Noel, baby. Swing those Christmas hips. Big band, horns and bateria. Let the champagne drip. Rocking around the playa tree. Snow and sand collide. Louis Michelle, Carmen, three queens on North Pole meets Ipanema. Santa's wearing samba feathers. One night the world gets hotter than July. It's Samba Noel, baby. Swing those Christmas hips. Big band, horns and bateria. Let the champagne drip. Rocking around the playa tree. Reindeer do the passing, yo. Three voices, one heartbeat, making Christmas sexy, oh. Oh la la, ho 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 ho, let the good times flow. Samba Noel, Noel, let the whole world know. Woo, woo. I know you wasn't now and made me think all shades. I know you got silver feet, my baby. It's Samba Noel, baby. From the Amazon to the snow. Carmen, Feliz Natal. Merry Christmas. See you on the Avenida.
DNS servers are absolutely going apeshit. I'm gonna try switching this over to T-Mobile, or from T-Mobile to Frontier, because I don't even know if T-Mobile is gonna go. Frontier's just picking it up now. There's a problem when you're on a shared internet connection with every other family in the neighborhood that we're streaming Christmas celebrations. So we'll just try to do our best. Let's not do a panel today because of the fact is that we are really running on emergency mode right now. We are at 640 by 360 because T-Mobile is just totally gone to the dogs. So, it happens. But maybe in a way, this could be kind of a reminder of where we came from. We started out long ago just streaming at this resolution, so it's in one sense it's kind of like a blast from the past. Not a blast from the past we all like, but a blast from the past of the way things used to be.
Oh yeah!
So we'll try to keep things going for a bit. I switched over to Frontier right now so that we can, that's why I have two internet connections, so I can jump between one or the other. So, anyway, either way, good morning to everybody as we celebrate Feliz Natal. Yeah, Feliz Natal in Portuguese. So I was going to go on a panel, but at the data rate we're getting right now, if I go on a panel, our internet's going to go pear-shaped, like big time, because I still have my panel set for insanely high resolutions, and I have to adjust that accordingly. Could it also be related to other things like the weather? Because by 2 days we're gonna have about 30 to 40 inches of snow on the ground. So you guys might need to consider that. Let's see if we can figure out the settings here. I have to go into the app and then hope to God I don't mess up everything else. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the panel closed today. Yeah, it'll be easier for me, easier for you. Because right now we are streaming at a good solid 900 or 1,050 kilobits per second in Frontier, so I guess that's good. And you know what it means when I said put the panel on and the whole connection goes straight down the loo. Yeah. Now 40 centimeters, about 2 feet maybe. 1 to 2 feet of snow. 1 to 2 feet of snow. Yeah. So, 14 or 24 inches. So, I had some edibles last night. We had a good night show. It was quieter, so the people were already gone to sleep, waiting for Santa Claus, and I didn't have to worry about having to compete with the kids next door or whatever, getting their beautiful brand new cell phones and got to stream every living minute of their life. That's the reason our internet is in terrible shape right now. It's just everybody's using T-Mobile right now. The network is jammed. The DNS server is totally off the wall. I was trying to do things this morning before the show, and I totally saw that. It was like, oh crap, this internet is like broken. So I just switched over to the Frontier. It's going to start tomorrow morning, actually, early in the morning. So, yes, for Friday and Saturday and Sunday, 3 days worth of snow. It just is the way it is around here. Weather is, Santa needs snow on the roofs, too, for his sleds. Runners. In other words, if he doesn't have snow, he's going to be running right on top of shingles, which can be damaging to his runners. And actually, in Russian lore, the Snow Queen is actually Santa Claus's daughter, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. But, it's just, so... it's just the way the weather is, I guess. Solid 1024 or 1027 kilobits per second. Good. At least we're streaming. 3 days. Yeah, and the third day could be mixed precip because it's gonna be just warm enough to be cold rain in the end, in the peak of the day, and then it's just gonna be freeze right up. So please have your sand, your salt, your snow shovels, your plow ready to go. And I got a brand new record from Brian PC. See, Queen. I got a Queen record here for Silver Moon. So we'll play that. I don't know. He didn't get anything from me, but it doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna pop this cherry, so to speak. Ugh. This is the Queen record. Yeah, I say, this record weighs a ton. Is this automatic record selection? No, it's just... Well, it doesn't matter. I will throw it on the turntable on Silver Moon anyway. So, it's Queen's hits, greatest hits. I'm going to assume the Bohemian Rhapsody is in there, of course. And we are the champions. And we will rock you. So, some nice new music for Sunday. I always keep food around. I got a whole belly full of it. You always have a belly full of food. Yeah. Well, I always check the weather ahead of time. See what's coming on, what's going, coming and going. So right now for today, there won't be a panel because we are on limited data right now. I don't want to clog up the network trying to stream video and then from panel and then have it clog up the main video worse than it's going to be. Right now, 640 by 360 isn't the greatest. So it just, I feel bad for the bill. Bad that my internet connection is not that good today, but oh well, shit happens. Yeah, so I had the edibles last night. I had 10 milligrams, and we had a good night show until about 12 midnight or so, a little bit after 12. I think it was about 1 something. Yeah, about 1. About 1. When we were done, and so we did that. Good morning, Val. How you doing? Sorry you're on low data today, but welcome to the show. Merry Christmas to you, David. Sorry about the video quality isn't so good. T-Mobile's network is jammed up. You can't do anything with T-Mobile right now. Right now I'm on Frontier because T-Mobile is totally clogged. So there's only like 2 cell towers in my whole town for T-Mobile. And they're both jammed up so bad that they're worse than a constipated cow. I mean, that's how bad it is because everybody's using their cell phones and tablets and recording Christmas videos and stuff like that and sending files and watching movies on their T-Mobile home internet. Well, at least we have backup internet. We can keep streaming. That's always good. You always have backups. Yep. Backup on the backup on the backup on the backup. Yep. On the yep, 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 on the yep. Well, I don't know what kind of mic you got, but the mics I've been using for years have been dynamic mics. I do have a condenser lapel mic, but I tend to just stick with the dynamic ones. Although I would eventually like to try a ribbon microphone. However, the fact the way ribbon microphones work in a cat, the fact that the ribbon is thinner than tissue paper of aluminium, it would rip so easy. And the cheapest mic is like $100 for a ribbon mic. And that's just the bare basics, but passive. And you can't have 48 volts phantom power with that. If you do, you'll burn the ribbon right up. It'll disintegrate. So you have to get a passive ribbon mic. And it's just not worth it with the cat. Because like Rusty, when he bumps into things, or sometimes how the mic gets kind of moved around kind of roughly, it can be damaged. Condenser microphones don't necessarily work well with areas where don't have any proper sound reinforcement and treatment. I can demonstrate what I'm talking about with a simple effect here. Now, you can hear I got all the microphones on in the apartment, and you can hear the echoing. If this was a condenser microphone, this is what it would sound like. And while that doesn't sound so bad, it may be better that you might not want that effect. And so, Soul said, David, Dad, Kid, Chris, and anyone I missed, Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas to you also, David S. This is the first Christmas we had with T-Mobile. I don't know if next year is going to be just as crazy. We'll have to see. I have an idea. Let's not. What is your idea? What if you're to stream with your hotspot? No, absolutely not. No, Lumi's right. If you stream in the hotspot, you're going to jam up everybody else's internet anyway. And everybody's going to be pissed. Very true. 'Tis the season not to be greedy. 'Tis the season not to be greedy. Exactly. Give a little jolly. At least somebody can share the videos and happiness, you know? Yeah, it's okay for a phone. Most people on the phone will never have a problem with it. Tablets may see it. The pixelation. So yeah, on a phone it definitely looks fine. On a tablet, like a larger tablet, like 7-10 inch, you will notice it. On TV, you'll definitely know it. I remember when we started out, that's exactly this is the media format we used to stream at. 640 by 360. At 25 frames per second. That was the easiest way to get it out there. Well, you can get, they have an inexpensive one for $120. I mean, the ribbon mic is, like, if you want to get one of the RCA ones, I forget which models were, or the pill mic from RCA, the reproduction ones might be cheaper, but you can get the real deal original. Just be sure, because if you're not sure if you're going to be using phantom power or not, make sure you get one that's set up to handle active. Because if you put a passive ribbon mic on a circuit, you'll blow it sky high. Yes. There are filters you can use that gives gain, but also doesn't pass voltage onto the ribbon mic. Yeah, I work with noodles once in a while. Yeah. It's just something we do. We talk to everybody, you know. And no, I'm not doing any USB mics. There's too much latency. And it's just and plus that, besides that, it doesn't work with our looped back mixer that well. But my mic I use sometimes out on the road is a Bluetooth mic that has a lot of latency to it. But it's for when I did the convocation at Wall Street, that actually saved our bacon. You know. I mean, I'm not hearing, I can't really see the difference in sound quality in most of the mics. This mic here is a pretty good one. I don't have a problem with this. The Shure SM48. It's pretty good microphone. Or my SM57s or my Electro Voice N/G257 dynamic mics in the other room. But I would stick with the name brand ones. Just go with the name brands. Yetis are good for the USB ports, but if you got the spare analog inputs, use them because they give you better sound quality without adding additional overhead and latency to circuit. And they're cheaper and easier to fix most of the time. Yeah. I could get one a lot cheaper than 120 from one of my dealers. Some are using Shure dynamic capsule microphones too. A few are using condensers. But remember, with the microphones you choose, it's best to choose the ones that best meets your needs. Not necessarily just go for the coolness factor. Want to go with the coolness factor? Get a Shure Unidyne 55. There you go. That big baby bottle Elvis mic. There you go. Those things are badass. The only thing is, I don't know if I would want to put one on this stand because I'd be like, it would be hanging upside down and it's pretty heavy, and I don't know if this bracket would support the weight that well. Gaming Fairy, good morning to you. Good morning, Gaming Fairy. Let's turn the automator off and the ads. I know YouTube wishes I wouldn't do that, but trust me, YouTube, if you've been around my show long enough, you'll know I don't need the automator on it right now. Just turn that off. There you go. And turn back on the analytical data. Oh, stop complaining, YouTube. All right, 17 people in the house. So, Elamir, me to everybody. Good morning to you. Happy Christmas Day. As we are here, unfortunately, Noodles isn't here. But then again, given the way he sounded last night, I don't think he would be here anyway. So we're not going to do a panel because the internet is just absolutely... I'm on Frontier right now because T-Mobile has totally been overwhelmed. There's not enough data on T-Mobile right now to stream reliably. The name server has gone berserk. They have totally become saturated with people using cell phones right now because of the holidays. And so this is the time to share the love, not to be greedy. Don't suck all the bits out of the network. Don't be the data Grinch. I mean, I know it's easy to forget that. You're sharing a shared cell phone tower with a couple thousand other people, and they're all celebrating Christmas, and they're like, they all think the videos are top notch, and yours is just a morning show. Oh, Blue Yeti is pretty good. Rode's pretty good. For me, my microphone of choice is the SM57, the SM48, and the SM58. The SM11, which I still have, that lapel microphone, I still have that one. I think it has a bad wire in it. I gotta take it apart, fix it. Sure gave me the repair manual for it, so I can fix that at least, and I'll put a new cord on it. Yeah. Yeah, Rode's okay. But so for Silver Moon for Saturday night, I didn't forget you guys. So I have some more edibles. I still got the chews too, so finish the chews up. SM57, SM58 are pretty close to the same. There's a slight difference in the vocal bump on the SM58 because it's more of a vocal mic. SM57 is technically an instrument mic, but the SM57 is like the SM58, can take a lot of decibels of power and not sound too bad. I want to get an SM58, but that ribbon microphone, that lower cost ribbon mic, I would consider, but I got a feeling it wouldn't last too many shows before the cat destroys it. You got to turn phantom power off on that too. Yes, you do. If you don't, your phantom power will destroy it unless it's an active one. Well, I have a preamp that is designed for ribbon and condenser, or ribbons and dynamics. So theoretically, as long as I don't plug it into the wrong plug, I'm okay. But the gain you gain, what I would gain with a ribbon mic is really inconsequential for what you're gonna get. Sure, the bipolar pattern is nice if you got a singer on one side and a singer on the other side, or a narrator on one side and narrator on the other side. If I had that microphone on right now, you would hear things like the sound of my air cleaner and everything else going on. Oh yeah, you can get a brand new one for about $100 before, retail. Yeah. Can buy them used too. There's nothing wrong with used mics. Unlike used cell phones, at least then you know that you're gonna get a mic that's been tested and proven to be effective from a person who've used it before you. Is there a special message? Just more of the normal thing. Happy holidays. And of course, party on, dude. And don't forget to keep your loved ones and your friends safe and close. Because that's really important thing. Because Christmas is sometimes can be the loneliest time of year. And, yeah, pretty much. I mean, depending on what the condition of the shell looks like, if it's just got a little bit of scuffs, you could always, put on a little bit of a black Sharpie marker to fill in the scratches. Remember, your viewers ain't going to normally be seeing your mic that well. Like, my microphone is on the edge of my screen. Merry Christmas, Hammer. So that was the message: is be excellent to one another. Merry Christmas. Don't be greedy with the data today, because everybody's trying to stream their family gatherings and stuff. So data is tight on the cell networks. So don't be a greedy person. Share data. That's why we're testing the network ahead of time. But because of the setup, we can't really do any panels this morning because I don't have the panel set up to be miserly. They're set up to be higher data rates, and if I put that on, it's gonna just basically totally saturate the network stream going up, and it's gonna buffer like crazy. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes people buy them, and then they don't use them, and they just sit in the box, and they forget what they pay, or they don't care. Oh, like, oh wait, retail is $99. Oh well, I don't want it. I just want to get it out of here. Here, I'll sell it to you for $37.22. Good deal if you can get it. Yeah, it's probably sitting in somebody's warehouse or in their equipment locker, and they probably said, "What am I going to do with this? I don't need it. I already got enough mics." Which is kind of true here too, because I've already got pretty much a full repertoire. I got 3. I do have room for a 4th. I do got some lapel microphones, dynamic. I got one dynamic SM11 lapel microphone. Most people always know of lapel microphones being condensers, small diaphragm condensers, but the SM11 is, to my knowledge, the only lapel microphone left from Shure. I don't think they even make it anymore. Yeah, give me face putting the ham in the oven. I talked to her yesterday, a little bit after the show. So she made all the stuff yesterday that she could, like the potato salad and stuff like that, and the deviled eggs, and she's making the ham today. She's spending time with her family, as I'm sure a lot of us would be. Yeah. You talking about the microphone? You talking about cooking for your family? Getting very. Like I said, Christmas is fun, Yeah, I know you can't date with us. Yep. Yeah. I don't used to make mashed potatoes much. Sometimes I do. I got 2 baked potatoes to finish putting. I put them in the oven last time for 15 minutes. I could put them in for about another 45. And then we got the leftover fries from Five Guys to warm up too. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy with homemade chicken patties. Okay, the frozen ones, or I'll make fish instead. I may make fish fillets instead. I'm not in the mood for chicken. I already had chicken yesterday. It sat in my gut like a rock. But that's okay, Hammer. Look, if I ever come over to the house, I can teach you how to cook something. I mean, I'm not in Burrell from Worst Cooks in America, at least I can tell you a couple of things of how you can make your meals more exciting for you. I mean, you're trained to be the woodworker contractor you are. Food wasn't your forte. Yeah. Yeah, it is that. Yeah. I do not regret getting rid of my microwave. It was a roach festival. And besides that, it was also physically in terrible shape. And I just said, just get rid of this thing. It's just It's just something I don't need. You know. So, do you think what's gonna think is gonna happen on New Year's? Oh my God, New Year's? Yeah, I think New Year's. I mean, for the signal, yeah. Well, let's just see. I mean, New Year's this year too. While I'm at it, I'm gonna hoping that once the holidays kind of wrap it up, I'm hoping the signal will be back to normal. I guess that's not a bad idea for a person of one. If you don't want to get yourself a fancy dinner, like I said, I'm probably gonna make fish fillets tonight and finish the baked potatoes and have some raw carrots on the side. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just that family time is great, but like I said, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of prep. You gotta plan everything just right. So when you put the food in the oven, the time is not too wasted on missteps. That's why we do what they call in cooking called mise en place, where we basically get all the ingredients together, make the meals after we make sure we have everything made, all the wet and dry ingredients all set to go. Then you put everything together in the bowl, put it in the oven as prescribed, for the proper cooking time, or if it's on top of the stove, same thing. That is how you do it in a professional kitchen. You gotta have the ingredients ready to go, so you can just boom, slap it all in, get it going. Then you're staggering cooking time with other meals, so you're cooking at the same time. In a commercial kitchen, you might have like 3 or 4 kitchen timers going. So one for the meat, one for the vegetables, one for the starch. For most people like me, it's just cook one at a time. Yeah, I know you can. Yeah, yeah. You absolutely can. You can do that. And some people do. I do like the Electro Voice ND257. I think it's got a nice sound for vocals. For the guitar with Chris Plus, we used the SM57 because that was a vocal. It was an instrument mic, so that gave his guitar the nice rich sound. They say the condenser mics. Ribbon mics sound even better with acoustic guitar. But like I said, in my studio, a ribbon mic would be destroyed. It just would be between the 48 volts phantom power, we're in the preamp stages. It would just, unless it's an active ribbon mic, would be totally trashed. They just say he's made professional quality things, traditional Thanksgiving dinner in about 5 hours. The biggest thing is going to take the time is cooking the meat. So you got to figure that out. So maybe about 3 to 4 hours for the meat, and then that's the first thing that goes in the oven. Then you do a mise en place. You make your vegetables, you make your starches, you get them ready to go. Depending on the cooking time of each, vegetables usually take about 20 minutes. Stuffing, if you make it stovetop, that takes about the same, about 20 minutes. Fresh cranberry sauce, if that's your thing. I don't like cranberry sauce, but some people do. So then you have to add that in there. Sweet potatoes, Sorry, I don't like Yam Ranch. So that's out. Chris said last night I pooped a turd in the shape of a brownie, put a cherry on top, then placed it by the fireplace of Santa. Okay. It probably didn't make Santa happy, did it? Probably not. No. Probably not. So today, like I said, I got Francisco let me know that the record came. He actually brought it up from downstairs. So Brian PC, thank you very much for the Queen record.
Oh yeah!
I had a nice day yesterday. I'm sorry that Noodles had some hard time with his debit card. That's why I explained to him nicely, you gotta have cash on hand. You gotta have cash. Don't depend on plastic. Okay? It's too easy. Especially this time of year, especially when there's poor people want to create skimmers and steal codes out of your card just by bumping into you. The next thing you know, your card number gets in their phone, and all of a sudden, they're starting to ring up transactions with your codes. Okay. Whoever it was didn't give a flying fart anyway. Okay. Well, I'm sure Yam Ranch is going to be trying to hawking his idea of addressing. Oh God. Yeah. Not good. But I had a good night show last night. I don't really have a lot to say today. Like I said, I came up and I got up on time. I was like, oh, okay. It's 8:30. Yeah, I gotta go ahead, get started, get ready. So I got ready, and here I am. You know. Yeah, but David, here's the thing: is Noodle found out if your debit card goes awry, you're stuck. You know. My mom's the same way. She's like, I'm like me. She's like, I'd rather keep cash in my wallet, she said, because I don't trust my ATM card being out in the wild because somebody could just go in there and skim a code, and the next thing you know, my account's cleaned out. And that's exactly what she said. I agree with her. You know, I really wish to God my bank did not have activated tap to pay on my card. I mean, I'm seriously thinking about going to my bank and going, can you send me a card without this tap to pay feature? I really would rather have this. I don't mind the chip and pin, but this tap and pay, there's no security code on these. I noticed that. They never ask you for security code with tap and pay. Credit card or debit card. You know, I think it's, well, so much it can be convenience, but yeah. But when you're actually are getting rid of the safety, think of the code is dual factor authorization. First, you present the card, right? You put it into the reader, saying, okay, first piece of ID is the money. There's the card, here's the code, there's the challenge algorithm in the chip, right? And the second thing is the PIN. But the problem is that from what I see with Tap to Pay is they don't ask you for the PIN. And so skimmers have figured ways to steal those codes. So right now the signal is good, but the viewership is all over the planet. How do I do that? I have to check it. Yeah, well, if you like Yam Ranch, I guess that's your thing, right? I'm not into Yam Ranch. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I mean, today is just a weird day, but it's Christmas, and I'm not going to stay on for infinitely long time because, I mean, come on. Um, like I said, I don't have a lot to say. We talked so much last night that I'm actually I'm almost have nothing to say. Yeah, it's not. Oh, Yam Ranch does things like music for welfare recipients. Like, what the heck? Sometimes they use real sweet potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, if I had a lot to say, I would say, okay, so let's see what we do now. We got snow coming in tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, and Sunday. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be snow and cold and mixed precip on Sunday. Um, Up to about 30 centimeters, 30 to 40 centimeters of snow. You know, well, right now the internet doesn't seem to be doing too fine here because we only got 4 viewers right now. Hey, I know it's the holidays, but we were up to 20 at one point. Merry Christmas to you, Rocky. Good morning to you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just kind of weird because it's like I was like watching all this, you know, stuff we were doing yesterday and stuff we did the day before. The show was good yesterday. Ah, there you go. Find the tools. The only thing I do with online banking is to check the deposit amounts and my balance. I don't usually do anything else. Hammer, I just woke up. I woke up at 8:30, fed the cat, got cleaned up, got dressed, checked my emails, checked my Discord, did a DM with you. Um, and that's about it. And then I got the Queen record in the mail from Brian PC through Amazon. So, what else is there to do? How much else you can do? You can't even have a piano, but basically, overwhelming frontier right now because T-Mobile is just totally a mess. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there are. I'll have to look. Yeah, I'm sure there are. I know I can pay for a mortgage online. Yeah. But you don't have any houses in mind. Not really, no. Let's show you something on the screen here. Let's see something. That looks like a wave from Hawaii 5-0. Some guy sending the wave there in the top. And then he wipes it right there. Bang! And the wave throws him across the room again. That's a very interesting way of putting it. Oh. You lost a piece of plastic. I know. Oh. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. That's a Prego commercial. It's in there. Yeah, it's in there. And we're talking about the plastic piece that goes for the camera. Why do I have that anyway? Oh, here it is. That's not it. Oh, it's over here. I gotta glue this in later on. Let me ask you a question. Why do you need to glue it in at all? I don't know. I just think I do. He didn't. He just came over, just rang my doorbell, and put a box on my door for me from Amazon. Yeah. So, so after I got up, besides doing that, I had gone ahead and put the descriptions into all the videos from yesterday. Yesterday morning show had limited no ads. Just I don't know why. I got a feeling when they go ahead and review it, they're gonna go, you know what? There was nothing really wrong with this morning show. I'm like, yeah, there was nothing wrong with it. You know. Maybe they just didn't like the fact that Noodles is on the stream. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah. So. I don't always have a lot to say. Let's just say the records I got for Queen here. Alright. Songs are Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust, Color Queen, Fat Bottom Girls, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Somebody to Love, Now I'm Here, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, bicycle race. They're my best friend. Don't stop me now. Save me. Play the game, Flash. Seven Seas Override. We will rock you, and we are the champions. So, should be good for Silver Moon. Chris said, Hammer, I told Francisco we showed up that you would. Nah, I don't think so. I don't really think. I think he's kind of. I think he's kind of shy. Honestly, I don't think. Well, let's put it this way. I still think you're better. At least I understand you. I can hear you. I can understand your speech patterns better. I mean, his accent was kind of heavy, so it made it kind of hard for you to understand him. You know. I know, Grace. Don't worry about it. I know you're joking. So, I don't really have anything planned for today. Just lay with the cat, probably. He's in the bedroom right now. Rusty's just laying on the bed. And maybe have a few more chocolate chip cookies. But first, I'm gonna have some breakfast. What are you gonna make? I don't know. I could make oatmeal. I could make bagels with cream cheese. I might make that. And tonight for dinner, we'll make fish fillets and baked potatoes. I know you're choking. Don't worry about it. Hammer nails. I know. You're choking too. Hear me, Earth in a rumble's pretty loud today. People don't realize that. I pick up the sound of the earth vibrations. And it sounds like the earth rumbles pretty loud in my ears. It's almost my ears are saying, hey, Michelle, there's some important stuff going on. Make note of it. I'm like, yeah, I know. What am I supposed to make note of? It's just loud. What do you mean, Mary Jane? Well, I had some last night. So if I still look a little bit down, if I still look a little bit like I'm high, it's probably because I am on a residual left over from the high from last night. But no, I didn't eat. I didn't eat yet. I didn't have breakfast yet. Oh, good. Well, I didn't eat yet. Yeah, well, I'm still feeling a little bit of the residuals of it, so yeah. And of course, like I said, I went to sleep in and out watching videos until 4:47 a.m. And then finally, Carmen said, "Get some sleep. You gotta get up in about 4 hours or 3 hours." I'm like, "Yeah." So then I finally dozed off. The alarm went off this morning. Blat, 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 blat. Turned off the alarm. Then all of a sudden, second alarm goes off. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm like, fine. I'm up. Press the shut up button on my back. I started waking my brain up. Check my email, check my messages. Yeah, I had a couple of my mom's cookies from last night. Yeah. And then, so that's what I did have. And, so that's what I did. Well, I went to let the guy down, and I think he must have been a 3. I don't think 4 can really hear me, but 3 can. I think he could saw I was clearly toasted. Maybe that was a good thing, because if I wasn't toasted, I probably would have gotten a little bit mad. But I was like, yeah. They probably said, "Oh," we said, "Oh my God." She's high. And Michelle was high. Yeah. Oh. And of course, so we did play a lot of music last night too. You want to play some music again? No, not really, because right now I'm having enough time. I'm just trying to keep people on here. You, the live stream, the live views are like all over the friggin' planet. It's like normally we hit about 18 to 20, and we got 5. Yeah, haha. Chris, I get the joke. Yeah. So 96 views. I bet Noodles is probably saying to herself, "Ah, crap. Michelle, aren't you going to do a panel?" No, because right now we have to ration the data. Oh. Because you see, if the network gets super busy, they deprioritize the home internet on T-Mobile to make it so that people on their phone gets more data. If I had known about this ahead of time, I could have switched over to my other hotspot. I didn't know about that until this was going to go live, and I didn't have time to really set the hotspot and plug it in, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to worry about it," I just wanted to be able to get and say Merry Christmas and good morning to everybody, and that's what we're doing. 'Tis not the season to be greedy. Once the Christmas is over, once on Saturday this week, I'll probably be back to normal data. And And yeah, I did update my wish list too, by the way. So you think you might need to reset the T-Mobile router? I don't know. I can. Yeah, I could always reset it. Just unplug the power adapter for a few minutes and plug it back in, but I don't know if it's going to help much. So, so I know Gaming Fairies get her family coming. What about you, Grizz? What about you, David S? What about you, Rocky? Hammer Nails? What are you all doing for Christmas? What's your plans? What are you doing for Christmas this year? Are you doing anything particular or the family? Or are you just going with the flow? That's the question I'm wondering, right? Me, I don't have much going on. I'm just gonna be just staying in the home. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay home. Okay, steaks. That's different. Some people cook a roaster ham for Christmas. I'm probably going to make baked potatoes and fish fillets later. I'm absolutely not in the mood for chicken. There's a good reason. No. I sat in my stomach like a rock. Yes, it was very spicy, greasy. Oh, yes. Good for lubing up the insides. Trust me, honey, you don't need more lubing inside. You're greasy enough. That's why you got a belly on you. Yeah. Well, that's fine. My dinner isn't going to be much different. Of course, you could make waffles, too. No. I don't think you need waffles. I think they maybe about as cereal if you want to make a quick, easy one. Yeah. Bowl Honey Nut Cheerios. Same to you, Gaming Fairy. Feliz Navidad or Feliz Natal. Feliz Natal in Portuguese. So why don't we give a brief Christmas greetings this morning. I only have one Christmas song, it's mine, but the hell with it. Actually, I have two, yeah. But this is one I have in my file right now.
Carmen. Snow on the pines, but my hips say Brazil. Jingle bells shaking to a pseudo thrill. Michelle's in sequence, Carmen's got the beat. Three snow queens dancing barefoot in the winter heat. From Winds to Copacabana, we're mixing the cold and the sauna. One night a year we make the North Pole sway. It's Samba Noel, baby. Swing those Christmas hips. Big band horns and bateria. Let the champagne drip. Rocking around the prayer tree. Snow and sand collide. Lumi, Michelle, Carmen, three queens on the panettone, I brought the copy ring. I loomy spinning bars of vinyl like a Christmas diva. Midnight mass meets carnival, confetti in the air. We kiss beneath the mistletoe and nobody's playing fair. North Pole meets Ipanema. Santa's wearing samba feathers. One night the world gets hotter than July. It's samba Noel, baby. Swing those Christmas hips. Big band, horns and bateria. Let the champagne drip. Rocking around the briar tree. Reindeer do the passing, yo. Three voices, one heartbeat, making Christmas sexy, yo. Oh la la, ho 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 ho, let the good times flow. Samba Noel, Noel, let the whole world know. Woo! I know you wasn't knowing me beneath our sheet. I know you got silver feet, my maybe. It's samba Noel, baby, from the Amazon to the snow. Carmen's golden, Michelle's fire, Lumi's moonlight glow. Every heart from Rio to the rooftop feels the beat tonight. We turn the coldest Christmas to carnival of light. Oh la la, ho 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 ho, let the good times flow. Samba Noel, Noel, forever we steal the show. Feliz Natal, Merry Christmas. See you on the Avenida, darlings. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Looney's reindeer when you got samba feet.
Yeah, who needs well, they don't really help you get too far away when you're going to walk a long distance or something. But anyway, yes, Feliz Natal to you. This fine cloudy day here in Connecticut. As it is Christmas morning. And 10 people watching right now. La la di la la di la di la di la di. Christmas morning, Christmas morning, Christmas morning, Christmas morning. La 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 la. Christmas morning, Christmas morning, Christmas morning. Yep, and don't forget, guys, to hype the shows from yesterday. Hype, 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 hype. Oh God, there they go again. Hyping it again. Hype it, 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 hype it. They always say that because people don't forget that they can hype the shows from yesterday. And you got 7 days to hype content. You might as well hype the hell out of it. Okay, hype the hell out of it. Hype, 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 hype. Get the show out there, everybody. Yeah, get out there, get it out there. Share, 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 share. That too. And ask some of your friends to subscribe. Yeah. And like Michelle has said many times in our convocation, this is a community of people. We work together. We stick through things. We do things together. Even though Needles may sometimes kind of forget that. I don't have too many parodies. Right now, because we are on limited data, we're going to basically just make this stretch. Yeah. Because, I will try resetting the T-Mobile router later on and see if that helps. Maybe we did some updates and I just didn't send the update notifications to the router, so I'll just reset it later on and see if that fixes it up. Yeah, I had a productive Christmas too, Chris. So, yeah. 103. 10 minutes, 35 seconds. Yeah. 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left until 12. And, that's one of the reasons why I don't usually eat Mary Jane on the weekdays. I had it pretty late last night. Like I said, I'm still feeling it. So, it's something that I don't recommend you do. You only got like 8 hours to sleep it off. And then you gotta get up. You gotta do your morning show. Chris, if you flick over on your phone, I say chat shows like multiple dots. Flick over and you see it like on the third or fourth dotted screen that's in there. But you might need to update your app too. Because I know on my iPhone 8 it doesn't show up as a hype button, but I mean, it does exist on the iPhone 15. And that's the truth. So it is on the apps. Oh, that helps too. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Gaming Fairy. It does help. Yep, it sure does. I hate when I'm at this point in my plateau of my high and it's starting to fade away and then like my brain is still kind of blitzed, it feels weird when it gets to this point. Well, I could always hype a few other shows before that one. Like the morning show from yesterday should be hypeable. And the show from the day before is hypeable. So that's something to think about, Okay. Quick smoke. So I will look into what you said, Chris, about if there's anything on my online banking app to turn off the tap and pay. I'm gonna look into that. But I still think keeping cash makes sense anyway, because you know why? Because when you only have so much in your wallet, you gotta know when you're kind of reaching your limit, and you kind of like you take out the money you need for the week or the month, and once your wallet gets into the empty state, is when you kind of say, okay, no more spending. So that's the reason I still think it's better to just carry cash instead of whipping out the credit card, because it's so easy to get careless and keep thinking, Oh, I have infinite money. Yeah, right. No, you don't. You just think you do. You think you do, but you don't, right? Yeah, just like the guy from World of Warcraft said, right? You think you do, but you don't. I Chris said they never seen a hyperlink on any stream or video. It's like YouTube has. I don't know, Chris. It's theoretically possible. Um, but for everybody else, if you could please try hype, it would help a lot. To get the show, up there on the hype of fame. Um, yeah, I agree. It'll help a lot. Ellie hype. Every share, every like helps the channel to grow accordingly. Yeah. Yeah. It looks to me like most of your viewers are celebrating with family and friends. Yeah, they are. That's why there are only 5 of them right now. Yes. And so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. First of all, I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays. Feliz Natal. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. It's is the morning that most of you guys are going to be spending your time with family, friends, and family. Right. Right, David, it shows right underneath the phone. Yeah, I usually see it there too. I mean, I think it depends on the phone. Sometimes you gotta scroll over, and especially if you got all those little features like likes, dislikes, shares, um, saves. When you get the 3 dots, look under the 3 dots on your phone. You have the 3 dots. That means that there's more that could fit in the space. That's might be where you might see it, Chris. Look on the 3 dots. No, it's already done beta testing, Gaming Fairy. It's officially endorsed now. It's in open production right now. Yeah, it's already out there. It's already in full production in the US. But I do wish that they you could hype videos of people that are not monetized. Yes, that would be very nice for the new channels. They could still get some recognition for the new content. Yeah. So what I think we'll do, it's already 11:30, but I just think it's time to just kind of get ready to wrap it up. We're down to 2 people. So here's the deal, guys. May all of you have a happy holidays. Let's get this blessings out of the way now, and then so you guys can go with your family and friends. Okay, so may all you guys have a happy and safe Christmas. Stay out of trouble, easy on the roads, wherever you are. Be thankful you have your family and friends close by. That sounds good. Also, don't forget that your leg is cramping up again. Oh, I know. Ow, ow, ow. Your leg always cramps up once in a while. It's this way. It's in this table. It's like straddling 2 tables. Oh, that sucks. All right, you. Okay. I'll let you guys see you the morning at the show. Tomorrow, it's going to be snow. Plan ahead. Stay alive. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And have a designated driver for driving home with alcohol or tobacco or Mary Jane or whatever, so you don't make someone's Christmas sad. Amen to that. May you all be safe today. Get out there, do good things with your family, have a good time. And we love you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. normal time. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love. And don't forget the party on, dude. And everybody will see you all later or tomorrow. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
Michele Marie Dalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the